it's all preparation. I mean, you have to get there to that point. What John was saying, there's a lot of things that are subtly happening. The scene, I haven't seen it since it came out, but what you want to do, instead than having expository dialogue, you want to show who these people are. You're dealing with icons. So if you have Jim Bowie, he's known for what? His knife. So it had to be clear that at some moment that's going to come out without talking about it. So John and I, in our rehearsals, talked that it would be a nice behavioral moment if Billy looks down at this thing that he's heard about this guy. So silently, it's like, you want to see it? Here it is. So that's that between them. The original script didn't have, instead of just coughing away, which we've seen 1,000 times, we built in his slave doing that whole pot of stuff. That's not in there. You just put that in there. So my whole thing is put as much information about the character as you can without saying anything about it.
So action. You were looking for what specific things were going to happen.
It can be action, but it can be action. It can be subtlety. It can be non-action. It's how much can we say about this character within this dialogue without talking about what I want to talk about.
Well, and and Jason, you're right. I mean, that was totally Jason's idea. He said, "What if?" Because when you met Afamo, you were kind of drawn to him, and then after you worked the first day with Afamo. He said, "He's my slave. He should be with me," and he's a fantastic actor. So let him be involved because, it's with Bowie. So let's find something for Afamo to do in every scene with Bowie. He's that attached to him. They have that close a connection. So Jason came up with the idea. He's like, well, what if we can play the sickness in a different way than just hacking. And that was totally Jason's idea. We would talk about, I mean, there's another scene that I think you're probably going to play that has a line that I wrote but that Jason inspired. And it was, you have something, he goes, we need something here that's this. I don't know, I can't tell you what it is, but it needs to accomplish this. And it was about, I mean, I don't know, it was very kind of musical in a strange way, and he felt that it was like rhythms, bump, 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 and then we need this to take us to a different tonal place. And then we revive at this. So it was fun in that way. It's at times frustrating because you're on a schedule and you're sleeping 4 hours a night, and it's a 100-day shoot and all that. But don't hire good actors if you don't want to listen to what they have to say.
And so are we talking about changes that happened, like after you started shooting the scene, you'd have discussions about things that weren't working?
Sometimes, but I think that Jason and I figured out a way to accomplish something that was good for both of us by early on we said, you know what, we both have to eat dinner. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would say 5 nights a week out of the 4 months we were having beers or something without question every single night. But I think you have to do that because also you want it to become an organic ball that takes on its own life, and the only way to do that is you're both willing to roll it, and not control it, roll it.
But is your primary relationship then with the director or with the other actor who's in that scene?
Director. And then I always say, you're the coach, I'm the quarterback. I don't care if anyone else knows what's going on. This is what it's got to be. And within that, just like a quarterback, if I'm throwing to Jerry Rice, that's the play, and he slips on his third step, I'm already so into what the scene's about that I can go to my next guy. That's what it is. It's preparation breeds confidence, and confidence breeds freedom.